We will explain this question we will solve this question by the help of another method. I will give you one quicker method. At first you will write lesser time and increase in speed. Okay, so your time at first it is what they have written, an aeroplane started 30 minutes later. So it means that is half time. And he has increased the speed 250 kilometer. Now that is half plus half is equal to 1. Okay, so it will be also increase after half an hour. It will also increase 250 plus 250 500. Okay, then 1 plus half is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, then 500 plus 250 is equal to 750. Okay, 3 by 2 plus half is equal to 2. Okay, then 750 plus 250, that is 1000. Okay, then again 2 plus half is equal to 5 upon 2. Then again 1000 plus 250 is equal to 1250. You have to do the process until the cross product between two is similar to the distance 1500 kilometer. Means you have to do the process. Okay, whenever you are not getting the cross product of the given distance, the cross product is the given distance. Okay, so your given distance is 1500. Now you can think 3 upon 2 into 1000, that is 1500. You can see 1000 into 3 upon 2. This is 2 5 10 0 5 3 15. Okay, and this 750 into 2 is equal to 1500. Okay, both are same. So in this condition, whenever you are getting such relationship, the cross multiplication is exact same whatever they have given the total distance. Okay, so after then you have to stop. So that will be your answer. That is, so in this condition your answer it will be 750 kilometer per hour. 750 kilometer per hour. This problem already we have solved. Okay, similarly okay, so t we have find. Then after then once you have got t and he has asked what was the speed. Okay, if you have got t, then you can also find the speed. Okay, here, so that the speed will be your speed, it will be 750. Okay, we have explained here your speed, it will be 750. Whenever you are getting the upper value, that will be your answer. Okay, and your total time, I think that is also 3 upon 2. Somewhere I have calculated, I forget where we have calculated. So yeah, that is 3 upon 2. Yeah, you can see t is equal to 3 upon 2, and here also we have done, this is 3 upon 2. Your time is 3 upon 2 and your upper value, that will be answer. Now same question here also same question. A train was late by 6 minutes. So 6 minutes means that is the 1 upon 10 part of hour. 6 minutes means, you know that 6 into 10 is equal to 60 minutes, and 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. Your speed, that is in kilometer per hour. Okay, so we have written this form in hour. So that is 1 upon 10. So whenever you have 1 upon 10, in this condition your speed, you have increased 4 kilometer per hour. Okay, 4 kilometer per hour. So now again you have to increase this 1 upon 10 plus 1 upon 10, that is 2 upon 10. So 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. Then 1 upon 10 plus 2 upon 10, that is 3 upon 10. Then again this is 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. Then again 3 upon 10 plus 1 upon 10, that is 4 upon 10. Okay. 1 upon 10, 2 upon 10, 3 upon 10, that is again 4 upon 10. Similarly, you have to do, okay, the process. I will not do everything. After then 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am just writing 9 upon 10. So whenever the 9 upon 10 means 9 4 ja 36 kilometer. Okay. Then after then 9 upon 10, then this is 9 upon 10 plus 1 upon 10, that is 1, and 36 plus 4 is equal to 40 kilometer per hour. Now you can see 1 into 36 and 9 upon 10 into 40. So that is also 36 and that is also 36. Whenever you are getting the cross multiplication, and that the cross multiplication, that is the total distance. I have also shown here 1500 is the total distance. Here also at the next station 36 kilometer away. So when he has increased the speed, when it is 36 kilometer away. Okay, so if you will cross multiply, then you are getting the 36. 36 into 1 is 36. 9 upon 10 into 40 is equal to 36. So it means that your above value, that will be your answer. So your speed is 36 kilometer per hour and your time is 9 upon 10. This is the best solution. I think that you understand. We have also explained this and this also. Okay. So now the next question. Question number 28. In the question number 28, what he is asking, a man travels equal distance at speed v1 and v2 km per hour. His average speed is 4 km per hour, but when he travels at these speeds for equal times, his average speed is 4.5 km per hour. Find the difference of two speeds. Very simple question. I will use the trick again. When a man travels equal distance, okay, equal distance, okay, at a speed of v1, at a speed of v1, at a speed of v2, distance is same. This is also d, this is also d. His average speed is this, and average speed is equal to 4 km per hour. Okay. But when he travels at these speed for equal time. Now this is another question. But when he travels at these speed, when he travels at these speed, this and this speed, for equal time, his average speed is this. Then his average speed is equal to 4.5 km per hour for equal time. For equal time. And this is, you know that whenever you have distance is same and you have to find the average speed is equal to 2xy upon x plus y. Already we have solved, okay, this problem. So similarly here also we will use, let the distance is d, and d we have written, and equal distance is d, okay, and the velocity is equal to v1 and v2. So your average speed is equal to total distance. This is the definition of average speed. Total distance upon total time. So what is the total distance? Your total distance, that is 2d, d plus d, and total time, that is d upon v1 plus d upon v2. You know that distance upon v1 is equal to time, distance upon v2 is equal to time. If you will solve it, then you will get, this is 2v1 v2 upon v1 plus v2. Your d will cancel, and that is already he has given us this, your average speed is 4 km per hour. This is 4. So you have one equation. Okay, that is the equation number 1. Equation number 2, he has given us whenever you have equal time. Now you must remember, if you will go in your high school, how to find the average, okay, x1, this is x2, your average is x1 plus x2 upon 2, okay. So this formula, your speed 1 plus speed 2 upon 2, that is also average, but this average works whenever there is a equal time, okay. So whenever there is a equal time, then your average, this is also average, okay, but it's work only for the equal time. So it is, he has given us 4.5 kilometer per hour, and this is kilometer per hour. Now you have two equations. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. You have to solve. This is your problem. This 4.5 into 2 you have to write here, then you will get v1 into v2 is equal to something, then you can calculate the v1 minus v2 by the help of this formula. v1 minus v2 whole square is equal to v1 plus v2 whole square minus 4 v1 v2. Okay, very simple. You know this v1 upon v2 is equal to 2 into 4 into 5, and v1 v2 you can calculate by this. Put here v1 v2, v1 minus v2, you will get one equation. v1 plus v2 already you know, and v1 minus v2 you can solve it. This is your task. You will get at last you will get the answer. Okay, so now next question, what he has asked, find the difference of two speeds. So you have to find only this, no need to solve. We can also write here v1 plus v2 is equal to 2 into 4.5 whole square minus 4 into v1 v2 is equal to that is v1 plus v2 is equal to 2 into 4 into 5 into 4, that is 2 and 2 cancel, 2 into 4 into 5 means 4 into, and v1 plus v2 is equal to, this value will come here. So this is 2 into 4 into 5, 2 into 4 into 5, 2 into 4 into 5 into 4, but this is 2 into v1 v2, so 2 will cancel, so this value. So your value is this. So if you calculate, then square root of this is equal to v1 minus v2. Very simple. Now next question, I will not waste time because this video is very long. A person travels for 3 hours at a speed of 40 km per hour and for 4.5 hours at a speed of 60 km per hour. At the end of it, he find that he has covered 3/5 of the total distance. At what average speed should he travel to cover the remaining distance in 4 hours? Very simple. So in this question, I will solve a direct method. I will give you one trick. Okay, I will not waste your time. You have to understand. I will just give you R2T1 plus R2T2 and 1 upon F minus 1 upon T. This is your formula. Okay, I will not waste time. Okay, we have done a lot of problems, so you can also solve by your own method. So what is R2 and what is R1? So here your R1, a person travels for 3 hours and 3 hours at a speed of this. Your R2, what is your R2? R2 is 40. 40 means your speed 2, and time is your time T1 means your time T1, that is 3. Time T1 is 3. T1 is equal to 3 and R2 is equal to, a person travels for 3 hours at the speed of 40 km per hour. This is your R1 T1, okay, sorry. And your R1 is equal to 40. Then for 4.5 hours means your T1 is 3 hours, and for 4.5 hours means your T2 is 4.5. He has increased the speed. Speed is 60 means R2 is equal to 60. And at the end of it, he find that he has covered 3/5 of the total distance. So he has covered 3/5. So your F is equal to 3/5 of the total distance. At what average this is this. And what is T? T is the total hours. Okay, T is the total hours. So you have to put the value 40, that is R1 T1. Then after the second distance, that is 60 into 4.5 and 1 upon F means 5/3 minus 1 upon T. T is 4. If you will calculate, then you will get the answer. That will be approx 65 km per hour. Okay. So now next question, that is very important. The question number is, Hari took 20 minutes to walk 3 km. Hari took 20 minutes, okay, to walk 3 km. This is 3 km and he took 20 minutes. to walk 3 kilometer. If Shyam is 20% faster than Hari, okay, so I don't know his speed, okay, his speed is equal to distance upon time, but Shyam he is 20% faster, means if his speed is 100 kilometer, then Shyam speed will be 100 plus 20%, 120 kilometer faster than the Hari. How much time will he take to cover the same distance? Then he is asking about the Shyam. Very simple question. So how to solve it? There are two conditions. Okay. The first one is, you can also solve this one, S1 T1 is equal to S2 T2 by the help of this. Why? Because the distance is same for Shyam and Hari. So we can write S1 T1 is equal to S2 T2. So in equation number first, what they have given us, S1 T1 is equal to 20% means 20 upon 100. So 0, 0, 2, 5 is 10. So 1 upon 5. You are getting 1 upon 5.